Hey everyone, it's April and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you my fall home tour for 2021. I'm so excited to share it with you guys, and the dogs are all here with me today, going to be my little helpers. There's Brody there on the floor. And then over here on the couch, we have Baron. He's just chilling and living his best life. And then over on this little cushion here is Benny. He's the one that you always see in my window. And we are just so excited that fall is finally here. I wanted to get this video filmed and share it with you all so I can start moving on to Halloween for next week. So I hope you enjoy, and let's get right on into the video. So I think what I'll do is I'll start over here at the front door. I just have this pumpkin with the chicken wire on the back that I got at a thrift store one time. I believe it was only like $2, and I got a Christmas tree as well. And then over here in the corner is this famous picture. We were all talking about it last year. I believe it was home interior from back in the day. I thrifted it and I just loved all of the old, rustic barn pictures with the pumpkins. And I just gave it a little makeover and I painted the frame gray and did some distressing. And then in this corner here, this table I have fits perfectly between like the wall and the fireplace. I just have some different pumpkins on here, kind of symmetrical on both sides. They are all from Target Dollar Spot. And then down here I have a Hello Fall sign. I believe that is Primitives by Kathy. And then I just have kind of like a little bin filled up with some pumpkins that I got at Target and a little primitive bird. Moving on over here, I'll kind of give you a little view of the whole thing. This is a really neat piece of furniture that I got at an antique mall the one time. I love that it's made of barn wood. Down on the bottom, this truck is from, I believe it was from Big Lots like 2 years ago. And then the house, I think I got that at a yard sale. I just have some little ceramic pumpkins in it. All of the stuffed pumpkins are either, I think most of them were from Joann's or TJ Maxx in the last couple years. I just love all the different textures and patterns. And up here, this wooden kind of pumpkin bowl, I guess you'll call it. I got that at a yard sale. I usually use that as a centerpiece on my coffee table, but I changed it up this year and put a lantern, which I will show you in a few. I love these primitive type pumpkins. I get them from like a local shop. And the distressed foxes, they were from TJ Maxx a few years ago. And then up on the top here, I just have some Luminara type candles with the wood on them, the tree bark, absolutely beautiful. And just some more little primitive pumpkins. And then in the middle, I have this Fall Sweet Fall sign that I got at Michael's. I don't know if it was last year or the year before. And then this bear is a new addition. I fell in love with him. I got him at a local shop that was having a half price sale, and he was actually Christmas. He has a stocking that attaches to him with like a jingle bell. So I took that off and I just added a pumpkin and an orange piece of yarn around his neck. And I just thought he'd be really cute to change out for the season. So I'm gonna do that. And then up here, this is actually the back of a chair. I got this last year, kind of at the end of fall. It was just like an arrangement someone made up, and then they had these beautiful fall florals with like the cheesecloth, and I just thought that was gorgeous, and I just stuck it inside an old wooden frame. Moving over here, this is my awning. I showed you guys probably a while back, if you go through my videos, kind of talked about how I did this. Just, you know, some wood and some galvanized metal from the Home Depot. And it was an easy, fun project I absolutely love. I have some fairy lights up under there, even though they're hard to see. The batteries are going a little dead. And then there's the galvanized pumpkin garland from Walmart. Down here on the bench, I just added a pillow that I got from Target a few years ago, and this Hello Fall sign, which was from the At Home store. Moving on over here, you can see that it is never perfect having 3 dogs. Your pillows are always getting knocked over and thrown on the couch. So just thought I'd show you how my house can get messy quick with these guys. On my coffee table, I made this little arrangement just from some different picks and things that I had, and I stuck it around the lantern. The wooden board that I have underneath it, that was something that you would hang on a wall, and I bought it and just thought it would be perfect to put on my coffee table. This is a heater I keep around for the cold months, and on top I just have a rustic lantern that was from Ross. And then on my little end table over here, I just have another one of those primitive pumpkins. This kind of placemat that's underneath my lamp. I got a set of 4 of those last year from Marshall's. I used them throughout my kitchen and 2 up in my bedroom. This leave sign, I believe that was from Hobby Lobby, but it wasn't fall. It was in a clearance section last year, so I picked that up. And then up here on my farmhouse shelves, just some everyday things that I always keep on here. Pumpkin is from Hobby Lobby. And then this Farm Fresh pumpkin sign that I actually got at Walmart, I believe, last year. And I just hung it up there in the middle of another old frame. My bike was from Big Lots. Just put some floral in there for fall. And then my ladder that I have here hanging above the window, I changed this out seasonally. I'm not overly thrilled with it, but I'm not sure what else I would do. I just put some grapevines, leaves, and some fairy lights. And then on this little barn door, I always put a different seasonal wreath. So I have a pretty fall one up there. It's like leaves and twigs, so pretty. And then over here, just a couple little fall things. The picture with the 2 pumpkins I actually made as a DIY project probably 2 years ago. If you search back on my channel, I can show you how I made that very cheap. And I believe that pumpkin sign was also from Hobby Lobby. The pillows on my couch, the one in the middle is a cover from Hobby Lobby. The 2 orange ones are from Kohl's, and the plaid ones are from Kirkland's. Up here on this peg shelf, I just have a really pretty fall wreath that I got thrifting. The pumpkin patch little pillow I think I got at Dollar General. And then I just keep that basket up there and usually change out the florals. So I just put some new ones that I got from Joann's in there. And then moving over here to the front side of my room with the fireplace. Let's start over here on the chair. Chairs from Target. I just have a pumpkin blanket down here, and I have a buffalo check pillow. This ceramic pumpkin was white. I got it at HomeGoods a few years ago, and I gave it like a chalk paint makeover, and I like it so much better now. It fits in with my decor a lot better. And here I just keep my birch wood kind of by my fireplace. I always think that's a nice pretty touch. Over here on my shutter, I got this from like a salvage yard, and I hung this basket on a hook with some pretty acorns and leaves that I got at a yard sale this summer. Up there's my clock, and a lot of people ask about my buffalo check wallpaper that is from Home Depot. On this shelf that I got from a local shop, I just have some cute little fall items. First, I have this squirrel on the bottom. I don't remember where he was from. I think Target a few years ago. Then, of course, it wouldn't be complete without some little mice. You guys know how much I love these guys. I think both of these are primitives by Kathy. One says I love fall, another one's holding a sunflower. The Hello Fall house sign I made, and another pumpkin from Hobby Lobby. And then moving on over to the fireplace, I tried to change it up a little bit from last year. I just put a gray pumpkin on each side. These are from Target Dollar Spot. And then I have a Luminara candle on a candlestick on each side. And then the garland that I have kind of draped across the whole entire fireplace, that is from At Home, and it matches the wreaths that are on my front door, the same leaves and everything. I bought them a few years ago and they held up really well and I love them. And then I just added some primitive pumpkins, kind of just laid them all in different directions. And then the garland is from At Home as well, with all the needle felted type pumpkins. I just love all the colors. And then just added some fairy lights that I got from Amazon. And what's great about those is they have a remote, so I could just flip them on and off whenever I'd like. And then on the bottom, both of those things are from yard sales. One was a pumpkin and that harvest sign. And here's one little last look around this room. And then we will move on over to the dining room. We will start over in this corner. I just have an old wooden chair with a crock. And then I just stuck some of these metal leaves. They were from AC Moore. They're out of business now, of course, but that's where they are from. And then on the shutter, I just stuck a wreath from Joann's. Up here, I just have this metal can. I just put some florals in. I believe they were from Target. And then, like always, I have my can lights on each side of the archway there that light up. Those I got from a local shop. Up here on this Hobby Lobby shelf, I just have some pumpkins, a pitcher with some florals, and a little sign from Dollar General. This Hello Fall sign I actually made a few years ago with some like nautical rope and some paper. Just using an old frame from Hobby Lobby. And then down here, probably one of my favorite spots in the house, I have this autumn sign from Joann's up here. And on my blanket ladder, I found this really pretty leaf throw last year at Marshall's. I love the color orange and the fringe. And then a really cozy buffalo check one underneath. On this table, I kind of just have a mixture of some primitive pumpkins and some rusty leaves. And I just filled up this old pitcher with some more fall florals. I just love how wispy those ones are. Some more primitive style pumpkins. I love that one in the middle with the polka dots, so cute. And the squirrel I think was from Marshall's or TJ Maxx. And then on the bottom, just some pillows in a basket. And if you remember, I hauled this wagon. I think it was only like $3 a few months ago. And just added some more fall florals in there. That pumpkin on the rocker, I think was from Target from many years ago. And then over here on this kind of piece of wood art, that's from Hobby Lobby. I got like 90% off years ago. I always hang like a wreath up here. So I had this one. This is an oldie but a goodie from Michael's, probably at least 5 years ago. And up here on this wooden shelf, I just hung some cute little things, a squirrel, chicken wire basket. And then the inside, just added another pumpkin, a little pumpkin sign. It's hard for me to decorate this because it's very narrow, so finding things to fit in that you could still close the door, but I really do like that shelf. Then down here in my cart, usually I put like florals and stuff in here, and I decided for fall I would just throw a nice little mixture of pumpkins. Got some buffalo check ones, ones made out of like twine, the velvet ones, and as far as like what it's sitting on, I just usually take 3 crates and I stack them up on top of each other. I got these from like an old farm. And I just have some cute things on here. House, an acorn pumpkin. I think that was from Marshall's. And then just my normal everyday stuff like a lantern and some candles. On the corner here, I just had a Boyd's bear. I just laid a pumpkin on his lap. Then on this old door here, I keep it propped on a crate, and I got these old spindles and made a shelf on it. And just to give it some color, I added those pumpkins. They're the little mini ones to my lantern. The fall market sign I got this year. I believe that was at Marshall's. Another couple primitive pumpkins. And then up here I just have a basket with a Luminara candle and some really beautiful fall florals, also like that whimsy look. Don't mind the baby gate there. I'm just trying to keep the dogs out of the kitchen while I'm filming. Moving on to this side, this is my really large hutch. It takes up a good portion of the wall. Up on the top, I thought I would make a little kind of decorative scene up here. So I left my chicken feeder cage up here. Just added some things, some pumpkins in a basket, that sign's from Target Dollar Spot, just to give it a nice fall look. The galvanized pumpkin garland, again, is from Walmart. I have 2 of those. And then in the middle, I just have this basket with some pretty florals. These are all my favorite florals. I got these last year at Joann's. They were like in the smaller pick section, but I just love the colors and the mini pumpkins. And I just have my high chair here, my old vintage one. It just stays out. And then on this shelf, I just have an old truck. I just stuck a Luminara candle in it. I have a galvanized pumpkin. I can't remember where that was from. The sign I made. And then I just added a couple small pumpkins. Just cheapy ones you could get at Dollar Tree. Don't mind my large dresser still in the middle of the room there that has to go upstairs, but I have yet to have the time with going back to work to get it up there. So hopefully before Christmas. As far as my dining room table is concerned, I just put these wooden leaves that I got at Hobby Lobby this year. The runner, I think that was like a Home Goods find. And then I just put this tiered tray in the middle. I got this from a yard sale this year. Just added a whole bunch of cute little fall things. The pumpkin sign is from TJ Maxx, I believe. And the rest is just all like stuff I've had throughout the years or thrifted, Target, things like that. And just filled that up to give it a cute little look. This orange wreath I've had for years. Again, probably TJ Maxx or Marshall's. I tend to find a lot of really nice wreaths there. On my wine cabinet here, I have another tiered tray that is filled with so many cute things for fall. Pumpkins, squirrels, mini signs, you name it. I got a nice little mixture of things on here. Love the little wheelbarrow. That was from Dollar General, and I just filled it up with some mini pumpkins. I even have the one in the back there that lights up. The tiered tray itself from At Home. And then I have another primitive bear here on a chair. I just added a wool pumpkin that I got this year to his hands. Just give him, again, another fall vibe. And then my lantern here, I added a little pumpkin ring going around the candle. And this sign that says, "I'm so glad I live in a world where there are Octobers." I got that many years ago. I see that saying a lot now on signs, but I got it before it was cool. And that was like an old barnwood sign that was hand painted. I got that at an antique mall. And then last but not least, on my newest piece of furniture, I shared it with you guys probably in my summer home tour. But this was navy blue. I got it off Marketplace and I painted it a dark gray. I left the back wood and distressed it. And I just wanted to add some fall touches on here. I've had this squirrel for many years. I think that was also a TJ Maxx find. Some more acorns, pumpkins, you name it, all on here. And if you kind of look around, you'll see I just used a lot of these pumpkins that were from Target Dollar Spot throughout the years. These pumpkins, I can't even remember where I got them. I think they came in a bag, either at Hobby Lobby or TJ Maxx. Up here I have a candle. That's white pumpkin. It smells so good. These two items were both from thrift stores. The cement pumpkin, I think, was from a local shop. And then up on the top, I just have my lamp from Target, a TJ Maxx pumpkin, some more fall florals from Joann's, as well as the wreath on the top of the picket fence. And that is it. I'll give you one last look around this room. My chandelier that I get questions about, that is from Kirkland's. And that is it for my fall home tour for this year. I hope you guys enjoyed it and got some decorating inspiration for your own homes. My style is definitely a mixture of like farmhouse, primitives, anything rustic. I just think it's such a cozy look and just makes your home so inviting for fall. If you were new here today and you liked this video, I would love for you to consider subscribing. I try to do all kind of videos at least once or twice a week showing you some decorating inspiration, and I'm definitely going to be having some Halloween videos coming your way. Starting next week, I'm going to start my decorating, and I go all out for Halloween, and I can't wait to share it with you guys. Also, if you don't follow me over on Instagram, it's Housetohome_XOXO. Would love to have you there. And I hope you guys all have an amazing fall and happy decorating. Until the next one, I'll see you then.